how the universe tests you before your reality changes. Every seed is surrounded by darkness before it sprouts and grows to touch the sunlight. Our reality is built on a system of energy. This system fluctuates constantly, but stays on the same frequency. We wake up every day and go through the cycles of our daily life. With a certain amount of obstacles, there are a certain amount of expectations, and there is a speed at which we get comfortable with living. As humans, we define growth by what we can understand. Yet it is the wisest people who know that they possess the least amount of knowledge. Our reality is more expansive than what we understand through the constraints of time and materiality. What we consider comfortable, successful, and the end of the finish line is energetically the start of learning for the universe. As energy constantly expands and never diminishes, humans can shift into endless forms constantly. The universe will choose to remind us of our possibilities with a test. Like a seed put into the darkness to grow, the universe will push you out of your comfort zone. Habits, routines, and beliefs that you were comfortable with start to feel stale or stagnant. What was the epitome of fulfillment will feel like an incomplete answer. There is a void being created in your subconscious to be filled. We might even experience chaos, vulnerability, and an extreme dislike for what reality starts showing us. The human logical mind will make you feel suffocated in circumstances you were used to. We are being presented with the trigger points that can be explored to create change. In nature as well, we see this when a caterpillar's body turns into a state of mush before rearranging itself into a butterfly's limbs inside the chrysalis. To change the energetic frequency, we will be given similar circumstances that will hold lessons from the past. Opportunities to practice lessons we have already learned will allow for a change in the frequency of living. Here, as a human, you can either break out of the matrix of how you already operated, or stay the same, choosing what will not help you grow. The universe is giving us chances to change the narrative. Some of these situations will look complex, risky, too good to be true, and feel very uncomfortable in our present sense of reality. Our idea of control will be put in the forefront, and what we know will be put into question. The whole situation focuses on bringing our energetic state to one of self-reflection. Our limitations, our weaknesses, and where we choose the easier options will be brought into the spotlight. The idea of personal power will be given a chance to transform. It is here where we as creatures of habit will have to choose differently in each big and small situation to offer expansion to ourselves. The journey itself is the transformation and key. Philosophers from old eras recognized that the path is as important as the end point of a journey. So before the change, the universe tests and trains us to shift our energy. We are being taught to choose the reality we want and take responsibility for it. With greater power should come greater responsibility. If we want to have the best for ourselves, will we also choose the best for ourselves in a given situation? The right path will be filled with the discomfort of growing pains. For we are learning, we need to fill bigger shoes. Are we willing to hold great merit to our own actions moving forward? The energy around us will become unbearable or even stuck if we choose to stay the same. Our awareness will call for us to either acknowledge the truth of our growth and shifting reality, or disassociate from the path of the current self. Many have also chosen ignorance and apathy to reality to save themselves from taking any risk of living and growing. They have chosen to die while living. No matter how chaotic, choosing the path that leads to what you want will prepare you for the responsibility of your new reality. Once we start passing through the trials and tribulations put forward our way, we are bound to become the person whose reality has changed. We are given chances to adjust our frequency to see the possibilities we want to see. Our awareness grows to dismantle the system we're part of and learn to create it in a way for it to function better. We learn to shapeshift to go through our circumstances. We move past the speed of light to create energy, surpassing any obstacles. Our bodies are grounded within a wisdom and an intuition connecting us to the universe's core. We are tested on our capacity to hold what it is that we desire. Here, we become the co-conspirators in writing our fate.